Shoot my shot like beep beep a. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy Diaz. Ooh, we have a beautiful day here in Southern California. It's about to be 80 degrees. Right now, the sun is being hidden by some clouds, but we see it. We know it's coming, just like it came yesterday. I just parked. I'm gonna be going to church this morning. Yesterday, oh my goodness. Y'all, first of all, I hope you guys are keeping up with me on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, I don't know what to say. Like on Instagram, on TikTok, on Pinterest, because I have so many, good things coming along, things that I'm working on. If there's one thing I'm about, is hobbies. And I learned earlier in life that hobbies were so important, not just to keep me busy, but to make me feel fulfilled. Like, I have literally tried so many different things because life could get boring, number one, and number two, when you're bored, you're a danger to yourself and others, because then you want other people's attention and you want others to make you happy instead of you making yourself happy, if that makes sense. I have a bunch of hobbies. And my newest hobby that I got into was vlogging. Now, it's not vlogging where we're recording videos. It's literally vlogging where I'm writing. So, fun fact about Amy loves to read. If you don't know that, now you know. I feel like you guys know that. But another fun fact about Amy is that Amy loves to write. And Amy can be very poetic. And Amy can be, even when she speaks, even when she feels so strong about anything. Like, Amy is really good at sharing her wisdom and at just sharing her experiences and anything that she's open to sharing. And when I went on my solo trip, like, that really allowed me to think about what I wanted to do next and what I wanted to do for myself and for you guys as well, and something that I was gonna have fun with, because you want your hobbies to be fun. You want your hobbies to, to be enjoyable. And writing is one of those things that I enjoy, hence why I journal, and hence why I let all of my emotions out whenever I have to journal. Sometimes I even record myself, and if I have to cry, I cry, and I don't always post those videos because those videos are not for the public. Those videos are for me to vent and for me to let everything that I'm feeling out. But in the blog, Free as a Bird, which I just released or launched or opened up the website, opened up the blog last Monday. If you were on Instagram, you saw, and we went on live and we had a conversation about basically why I am doing that. And honestly, this blog is going to be about everything, just how I am. I'm all about duality, so I'm not gonna stick it to just one thing. It is free. You guys can subscribe to my email listing and you can get and not miss out on any blogs that I release. I'm gonna be releasing a blog once a week, and I'm also gonna be going live with you guys on that Instagram, Free as a Bird by AD, every Monday at 6:30. That was the time that on Instagram, like, you guys and we came into agreement with, so that, for those of you guys that are in the East Coast, you can still make it and it's not too late. But also for those of you guys that are in the West Coast, you make it home or you're doing what you're doing, whether you're on at the gym or whatever. I'm only going to be going live about 15 to 30 minutes. Like, it's not going to be, this huge live where I'm just talking about nonsense. No, like, we're going to be talking about the vlog and answering whatever questions you guys have. I also opened up a comment section on the blog so that you guys can comment on the vlogs, and you guys can literally like talk to each other and talk to me, and we can all learn from each other, because I believe that I am a really good teacher and I have a lot of things to teach or to show people and to share, but I also love taking the student role. And something I've realized is that not a lot of people that come into my life have a lot of things to teach me or to share with me where I'm like, wow, like, I had never thought of that, or you're opening up my perspective in one way or another. And so I right now am open and I'm working on, being teachable and learning from others. Like, I want to learn whatever experiences you have that maybe I haven't had or I haven't experienced, and I'm not saying that I have never met people that have taught me things. Of course, I have, and those people I keep around, like I have my really good dear friend Ashley. We feed ideas off of each other, and like, we're travel buddies and we do a lot of things together. But that friendship works because her and I, number one, are so similar yet so different. But also, like, we both get a benefit out of that friendship, and it's amazing. Like, in every relationship in your life, you realize that it's a give and take. There's always going to be giving and there's always going to be taking, and we give and take from each other, and it's normal and it's fine. And normally that's how relationships are. Like, you shouldn't just be the one taking and you shouldn't just be the one giving. And I've been the one just giving for a very long time in many of my relationships, until I realized, like, wait, what is this person adding to my life? And I'm not just talking romantic relationships. You guys already know that anytime I talk relationships, I talk like family, friends, like every single relationship in your life. Like, if they are just taking from you, that is a draining relationship. And then you have to set boundaries and see, like, what benefit am I getting from hanging out with this person? What benefit am I getting from being with this person? What benefit am I getting from talking to this person and giving them my energy? Are they just taking it, and are they getting the more out of this than I am? Like, it should be equal, and I'm not saying it's always going to be equal, because there are times, as always, that we know there are times when people are down and, you give more than you take, and that's okay, but when we're both here, and we're both, like, when it's been years, or like you've been in friendships for a long time, or family, like, how you feel when you hang out with certain people. And if you leave drained, and if you leave like, damn, I don't want to see this person in another month, like, that says so much about that relationship. And if you leave like, I feel so at peace here, like, I feel like this person is adding so much to my life, I feel, like, those are the people you want to keep around. And that's how you navigate through friendships as well. Like, you guys always ask me questions about friendships. My circle is so small. Like, I do not have a lot of friends. I may know a lot of people, and when I go out, like, I may get recognized, or I may recognize some people and I may say what's up and hello, but those are not like my core group of friends. My core group of friends really know me. My core group of friends, like, it's less than 5. It's less than one hand. Like, I can literally count them with one hand, and I can name them, So it's like, I prefer quality over quantity, and that has always been me. I have always preferred quality over quantity, and quality is scarce sometimes, like, you can't always find it, but you do have to be very smart, and you do have to be very wise about the things you share and who you share them with and who has your best interest at heart and all of the above. So it's been a great week because I've been working on my blogs, and I have a new blog coming out tomorrow, which I'm so excited for you guys to read about, because you guys have so many questions about this. So Free as a Bird is going to be just solely a blog. I'm still going to be vlogging here on YouTube. I'm still going to do my get readies with me, and like, just like all the content that I normally do, like, Amy's still going to be doing that. But I'm also going to be vlogging. I'm also going to be writing. I'm also going to be, like, busy indulging in my new hobby, because it's something that I enjoy, and it's something that I want to, share with you guys. And I think I should, so you guys were super excited about it. I read all of your comments on the website. So thank you so much for, like, coming out for me and, like, being there. I'm posting on that Instagram too, like, just different things. So yeah, like, it's gonna be so much fun. I hope you guys come on this adventure with me. If you don't have Instagram, it's okay. Subscribe to the email so that you don't miss a vlog any of the weeks. But if you did want to be on live with me, I'm probably gonna be on live on Instagram until I figure out either maybe also going online on YouTube at the same time. Let me know. I just thought about that right now. Like, I can also go live, like, have my iPad on YouTube and have my phone on Instagram, and we can just be on live on both places. Like, for those of you guys that don't have Instagram, there is a completely new audience in blogging that I'm excited to venture out to get to know. Blogging is the way that I have found a lot of the tips and tricks and just different things that I've looked for when I traveled, when I want to do different things, like when I want to solo date, you know, especially right now, like being single. For all of you guys who are single and you're always waiting for your friends to do things and you're always waiting for somebody to do something with, like, it's not fair to yourself to be waiting for people to do things with that you want to do, you know. And it's like, I'm not gonna wait until I have a man to go to a basketball game with, you know, or I'm not gonna wait to have a man or a friend wants to go to the same destination that I want to go to. Like, you get to go to the places that you want to go to, and you get to do the things that you want to do by yourself, you know. It's just a matter of learning to enjoy your own company, which that on its own comes with work, you know. But anyways, this has been a long intro on itself. Yesterday, my friends and I went on a really cute brunch to the Castaway in Burbank. It was amazing. We were still celebrating one of my friends' birthdays, and it was nice, you know. It was literally like good vibes, looking cute. As always, that's my vibe. Like, my vibe literally is going out in the day, like having a couple drinks, looking cute, you know, like being on a rooftop or like some kind of vibe like that, and then being in bed by like 10 p.m., 9 p.m. Like, me not going out at night is amazing. Like, I'm like, I don't need to get all drunk and like, you know, do all kinds of stuff. Like, I love the brunch thing. Anyways, I am at church, so I am about to go to church. If you scared, go to church. Just kidding. I'm about to go to church, and then I will see you guys after. Church is over. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you one thing which I always talk about, but I was reminded of today because I literally woke up in a rush. Like, I woke up, I had 30 minutes to get ready and to leave, and that one thing is to remember to be grateful. I literally got there and like the worship songs were about thankfulness and gratitude, and I was like, wow, I hadn't even thanked you for the day. Like, thank you so much for my life right now, because not everybody made it today, you know. Like, when you really look at things in a different way, when you really see your situation and think that there's still so much to be grateful for, like, there's still so much to be grateful for regardless of what is happening in your life right now. And yeah, that was amazing. Thank you. And now I'm on my way to get some coffee. I want some coffee bean. I've been craving since yesterday. I wanted some coffee after I went to brunch. Mom came by the house and like we hung out for a little bit, but she came a little late. I was like, no, it's a little late to get coffee right now. I don't want to get coffee. So I'm gonna try this new drink at Coffee Bean that I saw going around on TikTok. I guess it got popular, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to try it. It looked really, really good from the post. So I'm like, let's go. So I'm gonna go try this new coffee, and we'll see what we get into today. I wanted to get the order right so bad I forgot to record it. But it's basically a dry iced Americano, half vanilla, half cookie butter, a splash of half and half with caramel drizzle. It came out to like $6.75. Let's see how it tastes. I don't normally drink Americanos, and I don't know what even the definition of dry Americano is, so I should have researched this. I don't know, but I'm open to the idea. I'm just open right now, okay? So we're gonna see it and we're gonna try it, and I'll let you guys know if it's delicious or not, and like if you should go look for a Coffee Bean near you or if you just forget about it. I had to park for this because we're gonna try this together. Look at how pretty my drink looks. Okay, and in the meantime that I was in line, I was like, what is a dry iced Americano? Basically, it's literally espresso shots that are poured onto ice and water, of course. But I was like, oh yeah, sign me up. No tengo nada en el estómago. I have not eaten this morning because I literally just woke up, got ready, and went to church. This looks so good. Let's see. Let's go. What? How have I been missing my whole life? I have been missing this drink my whole life. I like the strength. with the sweetness, this is giving like Vietnamese coffee, but different flavor, if that makes sense. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I did this. Little things like this make me happy. Like, I am so simple. I am so simple. I'm so easy to get along with. I'm so easy to be with. Like, the smallest things make my day. It's really that simple. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, ahora sí, I'm gonna go home and have some breakfast and see where the day takes me. It's barely 11 a.m. I do have a few things in mind that I want to do, but until I'm like for certain, I'll let you guys know, because one of them is a little adventurous. Taking myself somewhere solo, adventurous, that I have never done before, but I don't know for sure yet if I'm gonna do it. I have a couple of hours to figure it out, so I will see. Yummy! I made myself a breakfast sandwich. Oh, this looks delicious. With feta cheese, turkey, ham, tomato, arugula, and avocado. Ah! I'm telling you, it's the simple things. So satisfied with the side of cafecito. This makes me happy. That's it. Breakfast, delicious. Of course, Chef Amy has done her thing and cooked up her thing, and she's always gonna do her thing. Okay. I love the moments when I feel like the most confident, you know, because like we all have our down times and we all have our down moments, but like once I get my energy back, I feel limitless. Like I feel like I can conquer the world, and I feel like I attract the most beautiful souls to my life, you know, like that's what has happened in the past, and I love it, you know. Like I'm in such high vibration receiving mode. Like I was just telling my mom yesterday, here at my house, like the birds are always chirping. They literally start chirping at like 6 a.m. Right now they're still chirping. Literally, like they chirp all day. Okay, like they're singing, and I'm like receiving all that energy. But you guys, it is my turn to clean, and I was telling you guys earlier that I was like in between doing something adventurous or not. Long story short, I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna save it for another day. So in the meantime, it is my turn to clean, and I'm gonna be cleaning the common area. And in the meantime that I'm cleaning, I'm putting on the Clipper game. It's officially playoffs, and I may not watch basketball throughout the season, but baby, the playoffs, we are gonna watch, okay? Like, so today's the Clippers versus the Mavs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm gonna watch that meanwhile I clean, because yeah, why not? And then we'll figure out what we get into. I don't know if I want to go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. I don't know if I want to go to the beach and like go kick it and hang out, or like walk around or rollerblade, or if I just want to go and kick it at the park. I'm gonna do either or later, and we'll go from there. But right now, I'm gonna clean and I'm gonna watch the Clipper game. So let's go LA, even though I'm a Laker fan. For life, okay? For life. But right now is the Clipper game. Thursday, we'll get back to the Lakers. Here we go. House is clean. Oh my gosh. I literally like moved the couches all the way forward and like clean down there and clean in the back of the couches. And I removed all of these and like cleaned down here. My biggest concern anytime somebody comes and visits is like for somebody to like put their hand down there and it's like hella trash, or like, I don't know. It's just a thing that I have where I'm like, I mean, we should be cleaning them anyway, you know, but I'm like, how embarrassing. I would feel so embarrassed, because I actually do consider myself a pretty clean person, and I just don't like to surface clean. I like to deep clean and like really have my space be clean. Anyways, you guys, whew, I got me a new drill. It's a pink drill that I got from TikTok shop. I'm so excited. It's really cute. And I have some pictures from when I went to my Bali trip, and I'm gonna put them right here so that I can see them all the time. I like them in my room, and I had them in my room, but my room has more of like a down low black accent aesthetic, and these are super bright. So I'm gonna put them out here where I have most of my plants, and I'm gonna print out other pictures with other frames to put in my room so that it can match the aesthetic a little bit more. So yeah, I am continuing to wash. I finished cleaning, and oh my gosh, we'll get into this later, but I just watched 500 Days of Summer. Have you guys watched that movie? Like, it's crazy. I love it. I remember I used to know it by heart because I would watch it over and over and over again. It came out in 2009. That was like the one movie aside from The Notebook that I like could rewatch and watch and watch and whatever. I just watched it right now. And it's amazing. But anyways, I'm gonna put my things up and then we'll see what they look like after. Look how cute. Yes, we did it. This looks amazing. I love it. I love it. It's giving relaxed, it's giving dreaming, it's giving at peace, it's giving everything is working out for me. I'm excited. Okay, so really quick, 500 Days of Summer. Summer is the woman and Tom is the man. In this movie, which in the beginning it tells you it is not a love story. In this movie, Tom happens to be ready for a relationship, wanting a relationship, and Summer does not want a relationship. She wants to go with the flow, take things as they are, whatever. They hang out literally 500 days of summer. In the beginning, as every single relationship or when you're getting to know somebody, when you're dating, it's all fun and you start to, you know, like have feelings for the person, and he's in love. He's like completely falling for her and she doesn't want a relationship, and she was honest since the beginning and let him know that she was not looking for a relationship. She was like, I just want to remind you that like we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. And he was like, what the heck do you mean? Like, we are doing everything that couples do. You're not the only one that gets a say in this. Like, we are boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't care what you say, right? Because he's in love with her and he wants her in his life, and like she's everything he's ever wanted and looked for. And you can see through the movie like every single day that he's depressed and everything that he goes through. And I feel like we've all been Tom at some point, whether you're a man or a woman. And honestly, like, I'm like, this is crazy, because if people are honest with you in the beginning and they tell you like, hey, I just want something casual, or hey, I'm not ready for a relationship, or hey, like, let's just hang out and see where this goes. Cool. Like, they're giving you a fair chance to choose whether or not you want to continue trying to figure out this connection and see if it goes anywhere or not. Tom's mistake was not listening to her and thinking that this was going to turn into something serious when that wasn't what she was looking for at the time. And in the end, she even tells him, because she ends up getting married to somebody else. And he asks her, why did you not want a relationship, but you ended up married with this other man? Like that doesn't make sense. And she literally says, I found in him what I could never find in you. And it just happened. And I was like, right? Because yeah, things just happen sometimes. And I mean, obviously we've all been hurt. Some of us are too afraid to go into something new because, you know, of the pain and because of what it can cause and because for whatever your reason is, you know, but we don't realize how we can hurt others in the process. Now, here is a perfect example of somebody being 100% transparent with you in what they want and you completely ignoring it. If somebody wasn't honest with you, you have, like, they didn't give you a fair chance, you know? Like, I've also been on that end of the stick where somebody wasn't completely 100% honest with me. They caught feelings and I was left to carry on and deal with whatever emotions were left for me to deal with. And as always, I may be down 9 times, but I'll get up the 10th time. Like, I will continue to get up even if I have to, you know, go through the emotions and go through the process and cry and whatnot, you know? Like, I feel like I've worked so hard on myself to continue to get up and go, right? But I just thought, like, this is such a perfect example for anybody out there. I feel like so many of us are in the dating scene. I'm currently not dating anybody right now, but be honest, like, be transparent. The most you can do for yourself and for somebody else is fully let them know where you're at. Like, I have been in Tom's position before where, like, I am so ready for a relationship and I am so ready to try things on with someone new and just be who I am and be transparent and be open and love again, because love is worth the risk for me. Like, the highs that I have been able to experience by being open, transparent, and loving to someone else and offering that, like, will never pass the negative of it. But when you are transparent and when you are super forward with what it is that you're looking for, then I think you don't lose. And you don't lose because at the end of the day, you were honest. This is crazy because I'm like, so many of us ignore the red flags in the beginning. Like, I feel like all of us at some point have ignored the red flags in dating in the beginning because we want things to be something that we want, and we don't realize that people are showing us who they are since the get-go. But because we're so caught up in having fun, or maybe we're so caught up in a new connection and so caught up in this person being so interesting and so intriguing and refreshing compared to maybe what we've had in the past, we don't realize that, like, oh snap, like, I may catch feelings and then I may not be ready to do that, you know? And so some people flee, other people stay, and everybody's love story is different, and everyone's dating experiences are different. But the point to all this, number one, is don't ignore the red flags. Like, if somebody's telling you from the get-go, I am looking to just have fun right now, cool. I get to decide whether or not I want to partake in that, right? Now, if somebody is not being honest, which if you are one of those people who aren't being honest, like, you shouldn't even be dating. You should figure yourself out and see what it is that you want and be upfront about it, and wear that. Like, if you don't want a relationship at the moment, then wear that, you know, and let people know exactly where you're at. And I mean, if it ends up in a relationship, it ends up in a relationship, but at least you were honest. When we're not giving the chance to choose because someone wasn't honest, like, that's completely unfair to us. Because in this case, like, for Tom and Summer, is like, Summer completely let him know. And yeah, I mean, they ended up in a situationship where they were, you know, like, doing everything you do in a relationship, but without the title. And when push came to shove, like, Tom was not having it, right? And of course he suffered through it and it was down bad. But the lovely thing here is that we all have a freedom of choice. We get to choose what we want for ourselves and what we want in life and who we want it with. And it's unfortunate how sometimes people use you to either get over someone else, or they use you for different reasons. And unfortunately, sometimes you don't get to choose because you don't know when someone's being 100% honest with you. So anyways, I love it. I love everything about this movie. At the end of the movie, first of all, if you guys haven't watched it, I'm totally spoiling it, but this is amazing. At the end of the movie, obviously Summer gets married and he ends up finally coming to his senses, I guess, or saying, like, all right, like, I gotta move on, you know, like, I gotta move on. We all have to move on at some point. Like, you can't wait and sit around for somebody to get their crap together and to want you. Like, that's unfair to you. He literally, like, gets it together, and he's at a job interview, and you know, there's this other woman who's also at the same job interview as her, and long story short, she ends up asking him to go get coffee with him. After their interview, they were going for the same job, and he was like, hey, like, would you like to get some coffee after this? And at first the woman, you know, was like, oh, I have somebody to meet after this. And then after she was like, you know what, yes, like, I will come with you. And here's the thing, like, and you know, this is the irony of the movie, that literally it was the 500th day of Summer, right? Because he's still getting over her. He's like, okay, like, all right, like, we'll figure it out. I'm Tom. And she's like, I'm Autumn. I literally get the chills because the way that God works in the seasons that we're in, like, I'm like, this is amazing. Like it's like day one of autumn, you know? And that's just what it is. Like, we don't know who we're gonna meet, we don't know what's gonna happen, but it's the beauty of something new and refreshing, and the possibility of you meeting people that are on the same vibration as you and frequency as you and want the same things as you. Like, that just got me so excited right now. I'm in love with life and I'm in love with myself. So anyways, I am still washing and I'm gonna chart you guys, and I gotta figure out what's up. But thank you for coming to my TED Talk. These look amazing. I just washed all of my tumblers. In case you guys don't know, I am a tumbler girly. I love my tumblers. I love the Stanleys and I love the Hydro Flask. I will get a new tumbler whenever I want to, but most of these I've literally had for years. Like, especially this red one. This is the OG that I've had for like 4 years, and depending on my outfit is what I like to wear or what I like to take to the office or what I like to just take on a walk with or wherever it is that I'm going. I don't know what this vlog turned into. It like turned into just hanging out at the house, but yeah, I'm still washing. I gotta fold clothes now. Have you guys ever heard the song from J. Cole, Folding Clothes, Part 1 and Part 2? I wanna fold clothes for you. I wanna, you know, like I wanna fold. I don't even like folding clothes, but I wanna fold clothes for you. Yeah, I am getting my water intake because I have not been drinking a lot of water today, and I put some lemon in it so it can hydrate me. And I just put on another movie, 27 Dresses. I feel like I'm on Hulu right now and Disney Plus. I recently like joined the membership, so I'm like watching a bunch of movies that I like haven't necessarily watched in a while, and I'm back on my rom-coms, you know, like I love love. So I am back watching rom-comedy. Here I am. Cheers. Cheers with the water. All right, y'all, I am getting ready to go to the park, and I wanted to take with me a mocktail, aka obviously no alcohol, because I just want something refreshing. And yeah, I am making up a concoction here, again with no alcohol. It's completely sober, okay? But you could add you could add if you wanted to, okay? But I'm not. Anyways, I got some frozen mango, frozen peaches, and frozen berries. Then I got myself some cranberry juice. This one is definitely not sweet. Literally, ingredients is just cranberry juice, like no sugar, no nothing. But I am adding some of my favorite lemonade from Trader Joe's. Literally, all of these products are from Trader Joe's. And then for extra healthy fat, I added half of an avocado. So we're gonna go ahead and blend this together. I'm excited. It's the first time I'm actually making this. I was like, why not? I'm gonna go chill. It is a warm day out there. And after washing and, you know, doing and cleaning and doing all kinds of chores here at the house, I was just laying down and I'm like, all right, like it's getting around that time where like I wanna go to the park, so I'm gonna go chill. And to make it an enjoyable experience, let me take myself a little drinky drink. I do want like a slushy type of, you know, thing. I should have added ice. I should have added ice. Let's see how it tastes just like this, and then we'll move forward. Let me show you guys what I'm working with. If you're a Jamba Juice girly or man, like these are gonna be your best friend. Like you might as well just buy some. Oh yeah. The slushy is slushing, okay? Let's try this and see if we need anything else before we pour it into our cup. Ooh, this is good. It's perfect. It's not super sweet, which I'm good with. I am gonna use my favorite Hydro Flask for these drinks. Look at this beauty. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Y'all. Amazing. Y'all see the texture? Yes, 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 yes. I love it, and this cup is literally gonna keep it cold. Obviously it has a straw. Delish. Now let's get to the park. I made it to the park. There's hella people out here. It's Southern California, so the sun is out. I don't know if I should have sat here, but I'm gonna watch the baseball game, make sure that I don't get hit, because I'm literally right in front of them. But I'm like, are you actually gonna home run? Yeah, no, that went backwards. So I am facing them just to make sure that I'm not gonna get hit. But I'm just gonna hang out here because it's a beautiful day here in Southern California, and you need to enjoy your life, period. Okay, hit it. First base. Let's go. I'm literally here laying and I was just like daydreaming. Like, I get to thinking a lot about just my life, my future, like what it's gonna look like, and things I look forward to, and who's gonna be a part of my life in the future, and what that's gonna look like, and the things we're gonna do, and a bunch of things, right? So I'm like daydreaming as I'm watching the guys play baseball. And I was literally just thinking how a long time ago I watch a lot of like self-development, but also I listen to a lot of podcasts on different topics, right? And I remember a long time ago I saw this video where the guy who was speaking said, be kind in your words but ruthless in your actions. And ever since I heard that, like, I have to continue to remind myself that at the end of the day, like, I have to look for my best interest. Like, there is nobody in my life, nobody that has come, nobody that has left, nobody that's still here, that's ever gonna look for my well-being more than I should look for it, you know? And time again, like, people continue to show me why I should look for my best interest at heart and not theirs. All this to say that this is a message for all of us. Like, we should all be looking for our best interest and for what benefits us most and not what benefits somebody else. As somebody who's caring and who's giving and who has for a long time overextended myself for other people and to care for their feelings and not hurt them based on my actions, like, I have learned that at the end of the day, like, I have to guard my heart, myself, and everything that I do. So for a while I've talked to you guys about releasing people with love and allowing people to do what it is that they want to do, right? And literally, like, that just came to mind right now, where I'm like, be kind in your words but ruthless in your actions. Like, yeah, I have finally learned to do that. In the past, I wasn't always very kind, and if somebody upset me, or if, you know, like, I had to cut off a friendship or whatever was happening, like, I wasn't the kindest person. And now I've just learned, like, I'm gonna be kind in my words, but I'm gonna be ruthless in my actions. And that means that whatever it is that I have to do to protect myself, that's what I'm gonna do. Because at the end of the day, you are not gonna protect me. You're gonna protect yourself first. Everyone's gonna protect themselves first. And when it comes to feelings and relationships and just everything in life, like, everyone is looking out for themselves more than they're looking out for you. At the end of the day, like, we are all selfish in some way, and we all want what we want, even if it means hurting others, you know? So yeah, I just thought I wanted to share that because I'm literally here just like kicking it and like watching the boys play baseball, and I'm like, again, fantasizing about my life and just, you know, I have no idea what it's gonna look like in the future. I have expectations of what that's gonna look like because I am completely embodying what I want, you know, and what I desire. So I was literally laying here like just fantasizing, you know, and yeah, like, just talking to future Amy. And honestly, you guys, like, you have no idea how many times recently I have experienced something and then I come back and I'm like, I love when Amy looks out for future Amy, you know? Like, even the other day when I got home from Cleveland, like, I left my car parked at the airport and Ashley and I, you know, were in the car together, and I literally got to the car, I turned it on, and my tank was full. And I literally told her, I was like, I love when Amy looks out for future Amy, because I would have hated for my tank to be on E, and after a long day of travel, like still had to go put gas, or even had to go put gas like in the morning before work, or you know what I mean? So it's like, it's the little things that matter. Honestly, since I'm here and I'm already talking to you guys, like, let me tell you, come out to nature. Like, come out and enjoy your company, come out and see other people living their life and the way that they're living, and see nature, be nature, and the birds chirp and fly, and bees, you know, go to the flowers. And I'm like, what is that? It's a bird. Literally right on top of me. But you know, like, just go see nature, be nature. Like, this is amazing. Even seeing like people walking their dogs, like there's so many people out here by themselves, like in a picnic, you know, like who knows what they're thinking. Every mind is its own world, and everyone is experiencing life in a different way. But I am just like here literally fantasizing and staying in the present moment, because that's what we have, you know. Everything that happened yesterday and before, like, I no longer have it, and what I have is right here. My reality is here right now, literally with these people. Like, no one else is in this reality. And that's kind of crazy, you know. Like, I'm purposely staying off of the phone. Like, I brought my book to read, but like right now I just kind of wanted to chill. Like, I'm like, my mind has been on 1,000 and I've been doing a bunch of different things, so let me just relax. And yeah, I just thought I'd share that. My goodness, it started to feel a little bit chilly out there, and I was like, all right, like, this is my cue, and I am getting hungry. So I'm like, let's go get something to eat. Y'all, you know what song I have stuck in my head right now? Metro! Shut your whole ass up. Drake is so petty, but I love him so much. Like, oh my goodness, hilarious. Like, who hires a banda, a mariachi, to come out to the club where you're performing to sing that? Metro, shut your whole ass up. Scorpio things, you know. Anyways, let's go get some food. I'm excited for this one. I haven't had this in a while. Let's go get some. Yes. Sheesh. Not the line. It is In-N-Out Sunday. Let me tell you. If you do not get In-N-Out on a Sunday, what are you doing? I'm just talking, because I don't normally get In-N-Out often. But I wanted to come. That's just what I was craving. Per usual, the line is wrapped around, literally wrapped around. It is Sunday, it's 6 p.m. I mean, it's cute. I love it. People are out here, and it was 80 degrees today. It was a beautiful Sunday with a lot of sunlight. And I just want to say that you have no idea like how I feel right now compared to the morning. Like, you may not have been able to tell, because I'm really good at hiding stuff and hiding my feelings. But this morning, like, I was in a rush, which I normally don't like to be. And I also, like, even at church, I was like, my mind was all over the place. Literally, there were times where I was like, I am so sorry, God, because I am not present in this moment, and I want to be. But I was so consumed by my thoughts, and just, you know, cleaning my house and washing and literally like just cleansing my space, and then going to the park and like spending time with nature and, you know, just being there. Now I'm all like, woo, what a beautiful Sunday. It's sunny. It was hot. Like, I'm hungry now, and like I'm feeling it, and I'm so happy, and I'm just energized, and I wish well to everybody, which I normally do, but still, you know, like I just right now feel like I'm radiating so much higher than I normally do. So I'm excited. Maybe it's the fact that I'm gonna eat. I do get really happy when I'm gonna eat. Like, I be dancing. People that always eat with me, they're like, you always dance when you eat. And I'm like, yeah, like, you know, blow the whistle, like it's a good time, come on. So I'm excited to eat this food, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to get. So we will figure that out, and I will see you guys when I get to that. Yes. Oh. Everybody could be that guy. With the rhythm of my music, everything is fine. Amen. And when you get that chance, you are the dancing queen of that sweet only 17. Right now, in this moment, life is good. Alright, I have made it home. I am gonna set up the vibes. So yeah, I am gonna set up the vibes. I love how this is looking, you guys. It's so cute. I feel like it literally brought an accent to the living room. I love it. I don't know what I'm gonna put. The Clippers won. I forgot, but the Clippers won. LA, okay, because like if the Lakers don't win, I would like the Clippers to win at some point, but you know the Celtics are like up there right now. Anyways, Metro, if you talk to me and you hear me say Metro, just know that I want you to shut your hoe ass up. Oh, that's funny. You know, it's funny too. You know what I was talking about earlier? Right now on my feed, there is a post that just came up that said, you can be kind and set strong boundaries at the same time. And I was like, whoa, like mind blown, because I feel like that's what I have been doing in my life overall, and I love that for me. I think that's what allows me to remind myself and say like, wow, Amy, you really are respecting yourself. Like above the feelings that you may have, above like everything that you may want in this moment, like the fact that you are standing up for yourself and holding whatever boundaries you have set for yourself, like that is the level of self-love that I have to remind myself sometimes that I'm like, I'm glad I'm here. Anyways, Disney Plus, Hulu, let's see what we're gonna put on right now, because Metro. All right, the vibes are set. I put up Empire. I have not watched Empire in a long time. By the way, I ordered a double cheeseburger with the whole grilled onion and chilies inside, because that's the vibe I like and that's what I wanted. Look at this juicy burger. So excited. And I ordered regular fries. And of course I got ketchup and spread on the side, baby. This is so delicious. I love me some spread and ketchup. Let's just, okay? Cause let's just, with some ketchup, cause that's how I like mine. Yum. Delicious. I am done. Literally devoured this whole thing. I had just had the breakfast sandwich in the morning and this. It was really good. I promise you, when you don't have things too often, by the time you have them again, they taste so much better. And that's for everything. When you overindulge in anything, you get tired of it. It no longer holds the same value, you know? I am gonna end my day with showering and resting and just being here, probably watching this or editing this vlog or figuring out the automation on my emails for free as a bird, as the birds are chirping outside. Literally, I'm telling you, the birds are always chirping here. You hear that? Yeah. I still have to put my clothes away that I washed. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this Sunday and every other day that you hang out with me. Hopefully I get to see you guys tomorrow hopefully I get to see you guys on Mondays. If you didn't catch it this week, catch it next week, 6:30 at Free as a Bird by AD. It is also tagged on my personal Instagram, so you guys can see it there. But I'm excited. I'm excited to talk to you guys live tomorrow. The topic for tomorrow is a guide to solo traveling. So I'm so excited for you guys to read that blog and for us to talk about it on the live. I am full, gracias a Dios. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for everything. Thank you guys for being here, for supporting my new endeavors, my new ideas, my new adventures. Thank you so much for everything that you do, for all the energy that you share, and for all the comments, the likes. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. You know, like, I don't like to make you guys do anything, but if you're here and you enjoy my presence and my energy, just, you know, food for thought. Anyways, have a fantastic week. I hope that something amazing happens to you this week, something unforeseen, something that you have been hoping for, whatever that is. I really hope that you keep your hopes high, because God is limitless, you are limitless, and everything that's meant for you is on its way. I love you, I love you, I love you. Until the next one. Peace.